So the question, potassium acetate? Potassium acetate.
What's acetate?
I don't know.
Well, look it up. You've got a computer literally on your lap.
We are in the middle of
I'm curious now. Oh, acetate. Ooh, what's hydrogen acetate? That'll just tell us, right?
Hydrogen acetate, also known as acetylene hydride or acetane or acetohydrogen, is a chemical compound with chemical formula.
So it's... Okay, so what's acetylene?
Radioactive chemical element. It occurs on Earth as the decay product of various heavier elements.
What's potassium acetate? Ooh, YouTube.
Oh, there's a YouTube? Okay, sure.
There's a YouTube.
This is just a song entitled Potassium Acetate.
Okay, anyway.
Potassium Acetate asks, are we ever going to find out what the deal with Touchstone is? Obviously, it's not the same as you like it when he's just there to keep Rosalind and Celia company. How long has Touch been in the human world?
So, hi. I'm Perry Nelson. I play Touchstone, which is why I'm here.
I'm Liz Grimbridge. I am the creator of the series.
Let's keep track of what we have and haven't aired yet. It would suck if I accidentally spoiled people.
We're on episode 4.
Oh, wow, I've done, nothing.
Yeah, you've done, nothing. That's why they're so confused.
That is why they're so confused.
That's why they're
I do more later, for the record. All right, so what's Touch's deal? That's a good question. Okay, and now we get into fun backstory stuff that we never ever talked about, so we might have totally different ideas about what Touchstone's deal actually is. Anyway, or we might just agree completely on everything.
There's also that's never happened before, but
Touchstone is very, very old, which is canon. We've established that, so I know that we agree on that. Touchstone is very, very old, and sort of bounces around the various courts. Have we talked about the courts yet in the actual show? God, yeah, we have, because we've had Orlando failing to eat breakfast cereal as he explains his eternal love for Rosalind the Winter Air. Awesome.
In the play, he pins poems to trees.
God, I wish we could include that. Touchstone bounces around the various courts and the human world. Touchstone is unaffiliated, so despite the fact that they, hang out in, say, the Winter Court and take orders from, the Winter King, the Summer King, whatever, they're not actually a part of any court, so they've spent plenty of time in the human world because they don't actually have to be hanging around in the courts. So
they often aren't.
Right at this precise moment, Touch has been in the human world for the same amount of time as Rosalind and Celia since Touch left the Fey world for the last time, but in general,
since the dawn of time.
Since Touch's birth, Touch has been in the human world lots. Touch just goes places.
Touch is the fool character, the fool archetype that's continuous throughout all of Shakespeare's plays, so do with that what you will.
Touchstone knows, obviously, more about the human world than Rosalind and Celia, because Touch is here a lot. So the reason Touch is here, I guess, basically, is because since Touch spends a reasonable amount of time in the courts, so basically with the royal family, Touch has been spending, historically, for the last, probably wasn't much interested in them when they were babies, but for the last 100 years or so, Touch has hung out quite a bit in the court with Rosalind and Celia.
Like a weird
uncle?
What's the gender-neutral word for that?
You know how there's the beer dad, the wine mom, and the vodka aunt? Touch is definitely the vodka aunt. Touch is also, I think, not a huge fan of the whole, not the coup in general. Touch doesn't mind the fact that there was a coup. Touch just doesn't really like the new king. This new king doesn't have any fun. So when Rosalind and Celia were like, we are ollieing out and finding Rosalind's dad, Touch was like, hell yes, let's do this thing. I don't want to be here either, and you guys will crash and burn and probably die like little tiny baby animals in the human world. So I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen.
This was all Touch, by the way.
Oh, all Touch.
Getting the apartment, getting them fake identities, all Touch.
Probably Rosalind was like, ooh, I want to be called Ganymede, and Touchstone had to be the one who was like, that's not a real name, baby.
Whereas Celia was like, I think I want to be called Lena, and Touchstone was like, yes, that is a real human name. They also had last names. I can't remember. I believe Ganymede became Gary Mead. Elena was Elena Duke. And Touchstone became Tony Stone.
Fun trivia that you will never see within the actual show.
Silas is Silas Forrester. Phoebe. Ooh, I can't remember her name.
Well, Phoebe had one.
So did Orlando. Or maybe not. I don't remember.
Orlando might not have thought of getting one.
And then our other questions, if we're good. Then King of the Hell's Swamp asks, actors' heights, what are they? Especially, is Phoebe V petite, or is Orlando a beanpole, or both? So the actors are going to tell you their own heights in a fun segment at the counter over there.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Savino Smith, and I'm 5'9".
Hi, my name is Carissa J. Morel Myers, and I am almost 5'1".
Hi, I'm Perry Nelson. I'm 5'2" and a half, but I like to tell people I'm 5'3" because it makes me sound slightly less lame, just a tiny bit, half an inch less lame.
Hi, my name is John Magana. I play Silas. I am 5'8.5" inches.
My name is Anna Morial. I play Phoebe. I am 5 feet tall.
Hello, my name is Terry Bell. I am 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Which is just completed because editing magic. And was totally not filmed before this. What are you talking about? Our very first question, and one that is very dear to my heart, is my little brother asked, do you love me? I've prepared a fun segment to answer that.
The answer is clearly not, or else she wouldn't have done this.
The answer is, what kind of sister would I be if I didn't use this chance of you being sweet to embarrass the hell out of you?
What was the other question? Oh, now I'm reading this. So here's a post by Ross Groombridge. I just aggressively lip-synced several songs from modern baseball, specifically from You're Gonna Miss It All, into the hilt of a Master Sword I got from Comic-Con. A couple of years ago, that's been broken for just as long. I ended with the song Going to Bed Now. Hashtag New Year's, hashtag New Tears. January 1st, Ross Groombridge.
Now I'm gonna read a delicious, nutritious post from Ross Groombridge, who shared a link on Fortune Cookie. Fortune Cookie said, "Good luck bestows upon you. You will get what your heart desires." Ross asks, "Better blood pressure? Healthier dieting? Blood sugar? What?" Comment is, "Oh." And he shared a picture of Chariot. Oh, yes. Wait, he shared that? Oh, I can. Yes, Cheerios. He's clever.
Facebook status from Ross Groombridge. Yes. What's on my mind? Facebook. Why don't you mind your own business? I'm out of here.
What do guys want with girls' hearts? Does eating them really give you their power? What is it? I don't get that.
Eating the hearts.
Oh, I thought eating the girls.
This is a post by Ross Groombridge. On January 26th. What are your plans for Valentine's Day? Wahahahahahahaha. Mine also.
Today we are reading posts from Ross Groombridge's Facebook profile. Ross Groombridge shared Let's Wage Clothing's photo, January 14th. I want to get this for someone I'm dating, and when they put it on, I'll just be like, you're mine forever. It wasn't a waste, because you're legendary, and you're all I'm gonna need. Better than Rayquaza, then I'll apologize. Two things, Ross. First thing, everyone knows that Pokemon is lame after the original 150. Second of all, we're doing this because you asked if Liz loves you. I don't know the answer to that question. I know that I love you. Here's to you, Ross Groombridge.
So yes, I love you a lot, Ross. And I
Sorry,
miss you.
Ross.
I love you. I hope you're having a good time in California, which is where my little brother is at the moment. And we done? We gotta go.
Yeah, okay. Bye, guys.